Chloe. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to explore a different type of community garden where you go in and pick. So you pick. It's a heat wave, so we're going to grab us a beverage before we head out. That's a great thing about Utah is their selection of soda fountain drinks. Just heading over to the You Pick farm. It's O'Reilly's You Pick here in Genola, Utah. And I just thought I'd show you how to get there. Pick sunshine, surrounding produce. It's a great time for a family outing, and it gives you the bounty of harvest and wholesomeness that sometimes is hard to find in life. Produce. It's a great time for a family. There's no better way to spend a summer evening than by venturing out to your local farm and picking your own fresh seasonal produce. When you leave, you have a bounty of flavorful ingredients that you can then use to make summer meals. And strolling through the orchards and fields, I think, would be enjoyable for children as well, and seeing the blossoms and where plants and food come from. Gently picking a pepper plant or a pepper from a plant, feeling its weight in your hand, it's something cool, and being able to choose those things that you take with you. It's really cool to know where food comes from. Good opportunity. Again, I'm going to reiterate that beyond the sheer enjoyment of just exploring the farm, this activity offers an invaluable opportunity for you to learn where food originates from, and then gain an appreciation, I should say, for the dedication and hard work of farmers who cultivate these wonderful gifts from the earth. They make this magic happen, and I think that in this type of you pick setting, you can see the magnitude of how many plants it takes to put food on our tables eventually, and like picking it and seeing that you can't just walk to the end of an aisle, you have to walk all the way down the thing and search for the food and pick it. It's some work, so I think it would provide some appreciation. So that's really cool thing about this type of community garden, if you want to call it that, is that they take care of the garden. They water it, they plant it, they probably have some other things that they need to do, but we get to come benefit from the produce that you can pick, so you get that fresh taste. They do have quite a few squash. I'm going to show you some of the things that they have. I love that they have these rows of cherry tomatoes right here, because everybody loves cherry tomatoes, and they don't just have like the giant ones for a hamburger. You can pick some for a salad. They also have quite a few tomatillos, so you can make chili verde or green salsa or enchilada sauce. And they have enough that you could pick it for canning. It's another good thing. Sometimes when you have a garden spot, you may not have enough produce to pull together to can. This does get picked pretty heavily by the surrounding area, especially first thing in the morning. I do see some cherry tomatoes here that are getting ready to be picked. Usually ripen from the bottom up because they're the ones that flowered first. They have different varieties of tomatoes that you can get. So they have Roma, which is good for sauce making. Roma has less water content in it, and that's one reason why people pick it. And we have just as tomatoes, somewhere like something that you would slice up and put on a hamburger. This is quite a cool thing. They usually have some cantaloupe and watermelon. I haven't been here this year until now because I have my own garden to tend to. And usually the tomatoes are on until July anyways, so if I wanted to can some tomatoes, I wouldn't have come until now. They also usually have green beans. They have you pick fruit as well, so you could come pick raspberries. You could come pick the apples. So the fruit trees are along the back here. They always have a ton of peppers, and that's actually one reason why I didn't get peppers in my garden. It's because I can come here and pick whatever peppers I want for whatever recipe or whatnot. The banana peppers here are really good. That's what these 2 rows are. Here's some cantaloupe or pumpkins. I won't look close enough, it's not labeled right here to tell. Looks like a pumpkin. There's one hiding out right there. So enjoy what's available in your community and bring it to other people's attention. They might not know about these things, and that's one reason why I'm sharing with you. I believe these are cucumbers. This is about 10 minutes from my house, so I feel pretty lucky. But it's really not that far. It's at the south end of Utah County. Oh, here's the cantaloupe. Fresh cantaloupe out of a garden tastes better than the ones you get at the store. They don't have that dirt taste as much. I guess that's how I would describe it. I'm gonna walk up here where the fruit trees are, just show you what varieties they have. So if you wanted to pick a peck of cucumbers to make pickled cucumbers, you could do that here very easily. Looks like they do have some succession planning, so there'll be stuff available later on. So Honeycrisp Gala mixed apples. Same. Just Honeycrisp. Couple of rows of that. A lot of rows of that. Honeycrisp apples are really good. really gold. Looks like they're gonna have a good crop. If you have land or something, this might be something you could consider doing, and having people come pick their own produce, especially if you have some fruit trees. Ginger gold. Oh, I just figured out what this next space was. They're putting in grapes. That is really good news. Looks like they're just starting to put the grapes in. So they're establishing, but look how well they're doing. I don't remember them last year. Chickens are crowing, or a rooster's crowing. So obviously they have chickens. I believe the house that does, I don't know what the house relationship is, but it seems like sometimes there's people that come from there and work in the fields. A lot more fruit trees. It's a fun place to pick apples in the fall. Done that before with my girls. I've also come here and picked raspberries, which I'll show you after I show you these watermelon. Fun. This is the time to pick watermelons if you're feeling like you. Similar to apple picking, come out and pick you a watermelon. See what this sign says. Don't cut the watermelons. They're not ready, it says. Soon. The time this comes out, I bet they'll be close. Here's the raspberry bushes. I think I came before school started last year, so in August, and picked raspberries. It looks like there's some ready. You have to come in and find them. The thing about harvesting, especially in large fields like this, you have to come in and find them. It's not that hard, but I just don't want you to think you just come right in and at the end of the row and fill your bucket. You have to do a little bit of work. That's half the fun of harvesting and enjoying fresh produce. I mean, it can be pretty wholesome activity. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tour. I am a big believer in community gardens, and even just being interested in gardening, it's pretty cool. There's a lot of benefits to it, a lot of cool people doing it, and you should be doing it too. The way to beat the heat is to get up the canyon and get up high. We're up Payson Canyon, which is pretty close to my house here in Utah County, and it's a great way to just cool off, kind of a 2-for-1. We get to do spend time with family. We're actually shooting right now. I'll show you that. We have a bow and arrow that we are tuning in for my daughter Chloe, who's going on a deer hunt. I think she has a tag for in Nebo, which is Payson is part of Nebo. Anyways, stay cool out there, and thanks for watching.